Okay. Welcome to Politics NY with Sky. Schneps Media is asking each candidate running for New York City office this year 3 questions in 3 minutes. And I'm here with Marni Halasa. She's running for New York City Council District 3 on the west side of Manhattan. So let's get to know her for a little bit. So, Marni, tell us a little bit about your background and why you're running for office this year.
So my name is Marni Halasa. I'm a lawyer, small business owner, activist, and figure skating coach, and I've lived in the district for 27 years. I've had a very varied career. I chalk that up to having tiger parents, a Filipino mother and Jordanian father, immigrants who came to this country and were the first professionals in statistics and chemistry in Northeast Ohio. And of course, demanded excellence from their kids, but also taught me how to be compassionate to others. But I'm running because I had a beautiful coffee shop in 9th Avenue that closed when it didn't have to. If City Council would have passed legislation called the Small Business Job Survival Act, that would have given small business owners a long-term affordable and renewable lease. And that's an important point, that City Council already had the legislation ready, a majority of support, but Speaker Corey Johnson intentionally didn't bring it to a vote. And that's really an important point. Like, why wouldn't you want to save small businesses, especially when they're the backbone of the city's economy? But when you take real estate money, and even when you stop taking it, if you still meet with lobbyists on a regular basis, that's a problem. So I'm running to change that dynamic. But the other reason I'm running is because I see in our district people are really in need. We're still in the middle of the pandemic, and I believe that this could be the moment in history where we actually solve the homelessness crisis. So that's very, very important. We could repurpose empty buildings in the district for deeply affordable housing. And I feel like we could do that, basically immediately. And I also am interested in the community having final say in development. And if I'm elected, I would hold city council hearings to actually determine what that would look like. Community stakeholders, genuine community leaders, and actually residents to be part of the process.
Do you have experience doing any of the stuff that it takes when you get there on day one?
I actually do. I believe I've already done the work as a tenant activist. I worked with Fulton and Elliott Chelsea tenants in my district to basically stop the demolition of 2 Fulton Houses buildings, which actually stopped the mechanism of development from being a citywide precedent. I'm also fighting against the privatization of NYCHA with the tenants. And, just in general, like as a community activist, I believe it's really my role to speak the truth and show the public which side is the right side to be on. And I believe the right side is the side of the people. And often it is an uphill battle. But more and more, I feel like the public is really seeing what is the truth. And I see, people kind of coming on to my campaign and being part of my campaign, which is really exciting.
So, Marni, as a final question, tell us something fun or interesting about yourself that people may not know.
Yes. So if I'm elected to city council, I will probably be the first person who has ever won the Coney Island Mermaid Parade. I won it in 2011. And I'm a professional figure skater. So what I did is I put synthetic ice on a float. My husband drove the float, and I skated on it as an ice skating mermaid. And it was actually one of the most fun experiences of my life. But as a performer, that's a huge part of my personality, professional figure skater. I also have a nationally ranked figure skating team called the Sky Rink All Stars. And I think if I'm elected, I will bring performance, glitz, and glamour to the office.
Okay, awesome, Marni. Thank you. Thank you for being Schneps Media's 3 questions in 3 minutes. And I'm Sky with Politics NY.